Hey guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So, in this episode of Review Flicks, we're going to be talking about the Deadpool 3 trailer, which just recently dropped online, and it's as glorious as we all hoped. Also, in the trailer, there was a small tease or Easter egg regarding Secret Wars, which we're going to be diving into. So guys, if you are new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all the movie and streaming news we have going on this channel. And with that down, we're going to be jumping into this article here from comicflicknews.com. So, Deadpool and Wolverine trailer restores excitement to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Secret Wars teased. So, Marvel Studios has finally unveiled the long-awaited trailer and poster for Deadpool's entrance into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Contrary to the recent leaks suggesting a title of Deadpool and Friend, the film's officially titled Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, when it comes to this Deadpool 3 movie, I think it's a bit of an understatement to say there's a little bit of interest from the fan base regarding this movie. The hype, the anticipation on Twitter was just unreal. People were counting down the minutes, the hours, the days leading up to this trailer. And like I said in the opening, it's just as glorious as everybody had hoped. But let's go down and keep reading and see what we can learn about this new trailer and the Deadpool 3 movie. So, we have a poster here. I think this is the official poster they put out for the actual movie itself. And it's just a simple, clean-cut poster. The best posters normally are. And it's just two keychains. Obviously, one half being Deadpool and then one half being Wolverine. And obviously, it's like a little love locket and they kind of fit together. I think that's really cool. That's really kind of playful and fun. And like I say, it's just a clean-cut kind of poster. Not too complicated. And it just conveys the kind of message of the movie. And it's really, really cool. So, come together July 26th. It's amazing how close we are to this movie coming out, actually. It's not that far away now. So, the trailer kicks off with Wade Wilson donning an absolutely atrocious toupee, celebrating his birthday alongside several familiar faces from previous movies. It's good to see them back as well. However, the festivities are interrupted when agents from the Time Variance Authority show up to apprehend him. Yeah, there was a lot of rumors going around, months ago that the Time Variance Authority were going to play a massive role in this movie, and it looks like those rumors were absolutely correct. So, during his encounter with the agents, Wade is informed that he possesses a unique status, quickly leading him to adopt the moniker of Marvel Jesus. Yeah, that was so funny in the trailer, adopting the Marvel Jesus. So the trailer offers a glimpse of the action-packed sequences that await audiences, marking Marvel Studios' first venture into R-rated territory. It also teases a range of cameos, some of which were anticipated while others came as a surprise. Although Hugh Jackman's Logan only appears in a silhouette towards the trailer's end, fans can expect more of an iconic mutant in the near future. Yeah, obviously we're going to get a lot more than that in the movie. He's going to play a major role, and the fact that, Hugh Jackman had retired from the role and that he's coming back, this movie is going to go into overdrive. Like I already said, the hype, the anticipation, to restore Marvel back to its once glory, and the fact that Hugh Jackman is coming back is kind of like, the cherry on top of the cake. And there's so much to look forward to when it comes to this movie. Not only that, all of the potential cameos that are going to be appearing as well. So, has this trailer restored the audience's hype surrounding the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Or is it just a mere high point before plunging back into the hodgepodge of mediocre content from recent years? I hope not. The Marvel content we've been getting in recent years, some people are calling it woke, some people are calling it, just kind of derivative of what we had since Endgame. And, it's just been not good. People just don't care about it. There's no one leading the MCU. There's no characters that stand out. And the Disney Plus series have been really, really bad as well. So until we see a movie in full, it will be hard to tell till then. We will have to cross both our fingers and toes and hope that it's the start of the MCU comeback. I really, really hope it is, because if Deadpool comes out and is absolutely incredible and amazing and it restores the kind of anticipation of the MCU, if we then get the follow-up to we get a next MCU movie after that and it goes back to being the same kind of derivative content we've been getting over the last few years, that'll be really, really disappointing. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So we have some Twitter or X posts below, which are pretty cool, which we're going to check out. So here we have the Deadpool 3 trailer from the man himself, Ryan Reynolds, the third coming. I quite like that, playing on the whole Jesus motif within the trailer. But yeah, it's pretty cool, just seeing a trailer from the actual Deadpool guy himself. So let's go down. So from Heroes Unbound, a copy of Secret Wars issue number 5 can be seen next to Deadpool in this scene from the trailer. So this is quite significant. it was quite interesting. I went back onto Twitter after I started doing this video, and I saw Twitter blowing up with, hashtag Secret Wars, and this was all over the place. Somebody had spotted this in the trailer. So obviously at the end of the trailer, we have, Deadpool, the slaying on the ground before he gets attacked by Wolverine. And laying next to him on the floor, there's an issue of Secret Wars number 5. And blown up here, as you can see in the image, it features Doctor Doom. So, in recent months, there's been a lot of rumors since Jonathan Majors' legal issues and, he left the role of Kang. There was a lot of talk about Kang being replaced with Doctor Doom. Is this a foreshadowing of that happening going forward in the MCU? Or is it just kind of a playful Easter egg, kind of just trolling the fans coming from Marvel? It's hard to tell at this point, but the fact that Doctor Doom is on top of a Secret Wars issue and it's right next to Deadpool here is very, very interesting. So make of that what you will, guys. There's going to be so much speculation regarding that, and there's going to be a lot of discourse surrounding that Easter egg right there. So, Secret Wars, a comic appearing on the Deadpool 3 trailer. Is it just an Easter egg or a foreshadowing of things to come, like we already said? From the blown up image, we can see Doctor Doom is featured. Is this confirmation that he's going to be appearing, or is it simply just Marvel toying around with the audience? Like I already said, it's going to be a lot of discourse going on about that. Whether someone comes out from Marvel and officially kind of announces that, in the near future. Other than that, it's going to be a lot of fan speculation going forward. But I really hope he is Doctor Doom. I hope that they do him justice, but I really do hope Doctor Doom features in Secret Wars. And I think a lot of fans want that as well. So from Sabi, since Endgame, I haven't been this excited for Marvel movies. And I think that's the case for a lot of people. There was a lot of talk about this movie could potentially save, the MCU going forward. Because, again, we're going to go back to that fact that, the content that they've been putting out since Endgame hasn't been on the same quality as the earlier phases. And, potentially this movie's going to come in. And if it can knock it out of the park, and if it's actually good, it could potentially bring back the hype and the kind of anticipation around Marvel movies that we haven't seen for a long time. So Deadpool 3 is shaping up to be a star-studded affair, with a plethora of cameos, including appearances from other X-Men characters such as Storm, Cyclops, and Jean Grey. Rumours also suggest the potential involvement of Channing Tatum and Taylor Kitsch as different variants of Gambit. Obviously, these are a rumour, so take it with a pinch of salt. Nothing's been confirmed as these cameos. But let's hope that these cameos, they're not just quick, like one and done. They actually add something to the movie. It's not just like cheap fan service. Let's hope that, they actually have a narrative purpose for being there. So, recent speculation hints at Liev Schreiber reporting his role as Victor Creed from X-Men Origins Wolverine, with set photos indicating his return, despite initial confusion over Tyler Mane's appearance. Additionally, various versions of Deadpool are rumored to make appearances, including Dogpool, which has been confirmed. Ryan Reynolds has posted that all over his Twitter. Kidpool and Lady Deadpool and more. There was a lot of talk about Taylor Swift appearing in the movie. Potentially, she could be playing Lady Deadpool. That'd be very, very interesting. So, while Jennifer Garner's return as Elektra has been confirmed by industry reports, the actress herself remained tight-lipped during a recent interview. Returning alongside Garner are familiar faces such as... and then we've got all of these cast here, guys. I'm not going to read out these names because I'll butcher all these names. So if you need to, have a pause of the video and you can read these for yourself. So joining the franchise are newcomers. Again, read these names if you need to. Emma Corrin, Matthew, I don't know how to say that, McFadyen from Succession, whose roles are currently undisclosed. So yeah, there are definitely other cast members in there with undisclosed roles. We'll have to wait and see who they pop up as, maybe as characters that we've not seen in the MCU before, so that could be interesting. So the movie synopsis sets the stage for a thrilling adventure. After facing a professional setback and undergoing a midlife crisis, Wade Wilson decides to retire as Deadpool and pursue a career as a used car salesman. That's so funny. So however, when the safety of his loved ones and the world is threatened, Deadpool must come out of retirement and enlist the help of an unwilling Wolverine to protect their legacy. That's going to be super interesting. Just that first bit on screen of seeing Deadpool and Wolverine face to face on screen for the first time, that's just going to be like, it's going to be really hard to take your eyes off it, but I can't wait to see what happens. Are they going to attack each other? Is there going to be some funny quips? The mind kind of just goes into overdrive as to kind of imagining what's going to happen between the two. So, directed by Sean Levy, Deadpool and Wolverine, stars Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Emma Corrin, and these people as well. Again, I'm going to butcher these names, so pause it and read it if you need to, guys. The film was produced by Kevin Feige, Ryan Reynolds, Sean Levy, and Lauren Schuller Donner, with an extensive list of executive producers. The screenplay is credited to Ryan Reynolds, Rhett Reese, Paul Wennick, Zeb Wells, and Sean Levy. Marvel Studios and Deadpool Wolverine is set to hit the US and Canadian theatres on July 26, with screenings available in various formats, including IMAX, Real D3D, Dolby Cinema, 4DX, Cinema XD, and premium screens. Obviously, you know, a movie like this, of this caliber, you have to watch it on IMAX. It just has to be done. Or a Dolby Cinema, whichever one you prefer. I know some people prefer different ones. But absolutely, you have to go and watch it on the biggest and best screen possible, because this movie is going to be an absolute banger. It's going to change, you know, the MCU going forward. Who knows what's going to happen? Could it bring mutants from the Fox universe into the MCU? Is this how we're going to get the mutants? And, you know, what kind of stuff is Deadpool going to do? Is he going to kill off any characters? And, you know, what kind of cameos are we going to get? There's so many questions going forward. And that's part of the hype and anticipation. It's the fan speculation that's kind of fueling the anticipation for this movie. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this trailer. You know, did it move your anticipation and your hype? What do you think about, you know, the marketing so far for this movie? Are you interested, or are you kind of done with the MCU? Whatever your thoughts are, jump into the comment section and let me know your thoughts, comments, and opinions. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon.